Hey, come on. Stop fucking around.
What should I do? I'm so happy. But that's why. Hey, but, Oh no! Okay. You see, but, you see, like I said,
This is a school announcement. As such, it is soon the doors to the dining hall will be... Okay then. Sweet dreams.
heart-pounding excitement!
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet another...
So then... Well... Of course. Well.
unfortunate. There is nothing to be done. Do you understand? Indeed. Indeed. Actually, is that okay? Well. I hope you are well.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up. Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to get ready to greet...
Without a doubt. You hear me? Quiet down and listen. Got it.
What's your...
I mean, shit. You know what I mean. Give me a break.
quiet down and listen!
Give me a break. I mean, serious?
But more important. Serious? Hey!
Are you okay with this?
Huh?
Do you understand?
Stop it! What the hell is this?
What? Piece of shit!
What the heck?
Hey, listen.
Huh.
Got it!
You know.
Huh?
But,
Hey, hold on.
yeah! 'Cause, I mean... What's this? Bastard! You guys...
What the hell?
You know?
Come on.
You're fucking dead. Hey, come on. You son of a bitch!
In other words...
Stop fucking around! son of a bitch!
Ooh, how exciting! Hello.
Correct. Just bed.
Well now.
Is that right?
However,
That's true. Hell yeah! Yo. Gee. Piece of shit! Stop fucking around! Hell yeah!
Hey,
Yo.
Hold on a second. You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself
Are you really watching us, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope's Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Is it, like... What does this mean? What the... Hey, hold up!
I see. Yes, indeed.
Do you understand?
Huh? What is this?
Hey,
So then. What's your problem?
That's an...
What?
I hope you are well.
but more important.
Sayaka?
Please. Why? Why is to kill or be killed? I just can't take.
Sayaka.
Makoto. Makoto. No matter what happens, please always be there for me. Makoto. Because I'm your assistant.
Hey! Hey! Come on! Just a minute.
Sorry. Makoto. I was so scared. Makoto. I mean... But... Huh? Hey,
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then. Sweet dreams.
Like I said, Okay. Hey,
Let's everyone do our...
Good morning, everyone. Get ready.
Hey, Makoto.
Yo.
sorry.
Well, hello.
Indeed.
My bad, my bad.
What's your problem?
Yo. What? Yo.
However,
Well, just give up.
Why?
Calm down. So... Correct.
Wrong. Hey, listen up.
But...
Come on. Wah-wah? Yahoo! Well... Wrong.
What is this?
Just hold. Stop talking.
Huh?
Come on. What?
Hey, come on. Now then.
Then perhaps...
In other words... Yahoo! During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. However, if then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your... which of course means your school. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it. Well... What?
What?
Execution is electric chair, bzz, bzz, poison gas. Well done. What's this?
Stop it!
What?
The hell are you talking about? Shut the hell up!
Hi!
Stop it!
Shing!
Are you enjoying yourself?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster. I invoke the might.
This wasn't why. No.
Well now. Now you see just how defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Why? I knew it.
Say what? Damn it! Well now. Ta-da! It's...
So then. Correct.
Well...
Hey.
What?
In other words.
What the heck? That's terrible!
Just a second.
Of course.
What the heck?
Hey.
Hey, what? Stop talking.
So then.
But...
What?
What's your...
Huh? Don't fuck with...
What? Anyway... Oh! What the... Huh? So...
Actually...
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yo. Hey, damn it. You're fucking...
So... And... This is...
Oh, yeah?
Execute elect...
By the way... You son of a... Shit. You're fucking... Yo.
Hey.
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No. I'm searching.
Searching? Did you lose a contact or something?
Yo. What? What? By the way,
Hey. Wait. Well. Well. Hey. Well.
What are you? Isn't it obvious? I'm search. Did you lose a contact? Listen. I see. Hey. Hey. So... Indeed. I see. Well...
Hey.
by the way, you son of a... Shit, you're fucking dead. Yo.
Well. 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 Hey.
By the way... You sucked. You're fucking dead. Yo. Well. You son of a... Shit, you're fucking dead. Yo.
Hey. However... Indeed.
By the way... You son of... You fucking... Yo.
Hey.
It would. Right. So. Well, Makoto. Makoto. What? Correct. That's right. So then... It would... So... Just a second. I see. Goodbye.
This is very...
Very strange. See?
Most.
Hey.
By the way, you son. Shit. You're fucking. Yo.
seem... Very
Yeah, totally. That's right. Well... I mean...
very strict.
Listen to me! You hear me? Got it!
Well, as for me,
Help me!
Huh?
Hey.
This is...
Monokuma, a pit! No, 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 you can't go any further! No, no, you can't go any... No, no, you can't go any... Monokuma, a pit! No, 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 you can't go any... No, no, you can't go any further! No, no, you... Monokuma, a pit! No, 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 you can't go any further! No, no, you can't go... No, no, you can't...
Such ignorance.
Here we...
Very... So in... So that's it. Hey, listen! Hey, you bastard!
Oh,
You... Is it, like...
there's no way.
You know what I mean. Give me a break. What?
Listen up, without a doubt. Yes. Was it a...
I feel as if...
most suspicious? Is... That's it. Come on.
Very...
By the way, you son of... Yo.
I didn't know it was a lot of stuff to do in this game.
What the heck? What?
Huh?
very... Seems...
Come on.
Mizono, for these girls, the glowing spotlight. This Ultra 6, none of them will ever perform on for Sayaka. There's simply nowhere for, so here's the billion-dollar question. So it's time for the long-awaited class Now then, allow me to appoint a... Please go through the red door on the first floor.
Listen to me!
Please board the elevator in front of you. Where are you?
Well then.
Yes, indeed. Hey, Makoto.
Let's begin with a bit. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that...
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I... What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates... Friendship...
Okay, but there were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16. Okay, that about does it. First up is the case...
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the... She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka...
Yeah, we
know that. And the murder took...
In the bathroom. So it seems most... The killer must have taken her by... She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder... took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely the killer must have taken her by... She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took...
In the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken... She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was killed and the murder took...
In the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken her by surprise while... She was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was killed and the murder took
In the bathroom, so it seemed the killer must have taken. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that.
and the murder took place.
In the bathroom, so it seems the killer must have taken. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered
and the murder took
In the bathroom, so it seemed the killer must have taken it. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was killed and the murder took
In the bathroom, so it seemed the killer must have taken. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono!
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems the killer must have taken. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, it's wrong!
Just a second, Chihiro. With the way things had been damaged.
A struggle?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the night the killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene.
Sorry.
Okay, so what?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like...
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of without a doubt. That!
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, it's wrong!
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. And if you look real close. Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right? That's
Right.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments.
well, we can talk all we want.
I don't think that's true at all.
You really believe that?
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret. Nobody was in the...
No, it's wrong!
Okay, wait. Hold on.
Next you're gonna say you're not the killer, right?
Well, what if I have a What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier? Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's...
And at any point while you were there, Did you ever see me come into the dining?
You don't think so?
No, he definitely
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together?
Idiot swimmer! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together. But
then there's no way anyone would...
But what if they...
Good grief!
Oops! Anyway, I didn't, so I'm not...
Okay, so then...
Hina seems the obvious candidate.
No way!
Sure, I can.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire...
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them?
Actually, no.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true!
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because... they're not here anymore. Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall.
I got it! Then, Sayaka's...
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water.
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for...
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her. In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
What?
See? He did do it, huh?
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would...
hold on. It's still too early to decide because you see, if the room did and until we unravel that little mystery...
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about.
Now I understand! That's right! There wasn't a single hair on the...
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there. That makes sense, does it?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course. Precisely. It's simply beyond reason.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done.
I would like to hear the.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom.
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom.
Huh?
The doorknob for my bathroom. See how the top part was unscrewed?
Oh yeah, true.
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing
You still don't see? Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Shoot!
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
Shoot!
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Sayaka was first she then fled into the.
Then the killer ran and they got into the bath.
At that point, the killer, because Sayaka had locked it.
No, it's wrong! The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with walk-in bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck. Huh? What are you talking? My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a...
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake. Thanks to...
Shoot! I got it! The killer must not have
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was?
And yet?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they...
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by... The killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door open.
Regardless, it was a pointless act.
definitely something I wouldn't do.
That is...
So the killer would have to be someone who...
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Okay, then
I'm sorry, but I get...
But...
Well, why don't we just...
majority rules?
Yeah.
Does no one have any other thoughts or...
Oh! You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine.
Oh yeah. Okay, well... I was just wondering... How did the culprit...
Yes.
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and...
I don't think so.
Then...
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How they could have knocked and said they wanted to talk.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh! Trying to argue? Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms. Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to...
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this. I found a notepad during my... and these are the words that appear.
Oh man! I've told when you write! It can leave. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap!
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique. Oh, and I should also mention, I found a note, which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No.
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
But why?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain... She must have slid it under their door to let them...
You got an invitation, right?
Of course! I'm only...
But can we be sure? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in...
Huh?
Would you like to hear? Very well then. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
Sayaka and Makoto but in the note. It specifically says, I see. Then they would have gone exactly.
The room with Makoto.
Milk is wrong! The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's room...
They got...
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Okay, then who...
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room,
but to understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably... whoever she invited over came in and attacked her! We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our...
Yes,
Then...
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if it seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
Shoot! I refuse to give up yet! The nameplate's on Mayan's side.
That's right. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room and the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in...
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, and the one who switched the names was...
Right, okay. I got it! Me and Sayaka, so the only...
You can also infer as much from her note. She specifically tells she would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not...
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she... And that's where the answer lies.
What happened then was, whoever she invited over... We figured it out! We know who...
But we still don't know who...
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our...
Yes, I think you're right.
Then...
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka.
How the hell could you possibly...
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist. Right there where her wrist is all... It sure is. You barely have to touch that stuff. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword!
I
I see.
Alright, then it's about time to... When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack. Shoot! When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, it's wrong. Actually, no. Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's
something sharp. You mean, like...
Stop jumping ahead! Slow down and explain it.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword...
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath...
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as in that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from...
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked...
I think I get it! So here's how the culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they...
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used this...
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this...
Shoot! I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were...
How can you know that?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't...
Why do you say that? Is it because you...
No,
that's...
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here.
Oh, my.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an
insult, obvious.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched, the killer is the only one... But hold on. If that's right...
Shoot! I got it! Sayaka?
But we all...
The person with the knife attacked first.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited, and if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility.
Sayaka wanted to...
That would also explain why she would switch the name, but she wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, and by committing the murder there, but for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while if the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to...
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation, a totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar, or you more or less...
Wait, then you're saying she had this all...
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the head.
Just hold on! That can't be because... Hey! You're being super boring right now. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punch...
Oh, yeah.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate. If we can't uncover who...
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right? No, that's wrong. There still might be one clue left.
Dining, wait, what?
The dying message. She wrote 110.
Well, before we get, can we really be sure that Sayaka is...
Shoot! Shoot! I got it! Her left index finger had... That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. What the heck did...
Hey, Chihiro, you're a...
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a program...
Of course.
Oh! What? No, it's just... look at the numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. Looking at it now...
Whoa, you might...
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make any more sense.
Rotate the image.
Oh my god.
Huh? So...
Here's my answer. The key to solving this mystery was if you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random...
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result... when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer?
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to just...
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? You mean the burnt shirt? As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten and to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood.
But one piece burnt.
And the killer didn't notice. Isn't that right?
What is one scrap of fabric?
Yeah, I mean...
That's right! There are plenty of other people with just that one little charred piece. You're right.
Are you finally starting to understand?
Yeah.
Look closely at how the shirt was disposed of. We should be able...
Oh yeah, you can't reach the incinerator without... And obviously, you need the key to get in. And the one... So the killer had to be whoever would... The key to the trash room... Whoever was on...
You must have had it, right?
Shoot! The key to the trash room... Whoever was on...
So the only one
person in charge of the trash?
Shoot! The key to the trash room... Whoever was on cleaning duty...
So the only one who could have... person...
And you'd have to get
close to the incinerator, you know?
No, that's wrong! Hold on.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly...
Yes, you could.
What is it, some kind of glass?
Actually, it was supposed...
But how would you...
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch. Someone threw that... Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Hifumi had the key. So the only way the was because the killer was able to hit the once they got the incinerator going.
Hey, come on! What the hell?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the shards of broken glass... If the killer had been on cleaning duty,
Wait, no, just hold...
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least... The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw... Could someone really do that?
That's right!
There's difficult, absolutely. I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star.
Do you have any idea how stupid...
A target 30 feet away would...
You can't be... I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains at...
You still won't admit it? Makoto, go ahead and review the incident, and with that...
Listen to me!
Say what you want, Leon. Now here's what... Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take one... Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd bet... Last night, from what we... She attacked... I refuse to give up yet! Exactly what happened. I think I... Last night, from what we can tell, she attacked them with the... The killer is... you! exactly what happened. But then something happened. They grabbed... During the struggle... Here's exactly what happened. During the struggle. And that's when she lost. Finding herself. The killer went after her. What they didn't, Sayaka knew. Here's exactly what happened. Finding herself. The killer, what they didn't know was that my Sayaka knew about that because I told her. So instead... But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left it to keep the killer from noticing. And with that, with Sayaka dead, the First they took... Then they took the lint roller in my room. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they... Afterwards, they tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator, but the trash room was blocked up. So they came up with a plan to use Hero. The killer managed to throw the ball through. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. And that's because the killer was the ultimate... The crystal, which then quickly... Having destroyed the fire, but there was one thing. Part of the shirt, the killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that... It would appear that Heroes, you went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. Seeing the ball, you thought...
So, Leon, do I object?
Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid... Without evidence, it's all bullshit!
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence. Makoto, I believe... When the killer removed the screws from... Instead...
I refuse to acknowledge... Stupid! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lied! Stop talking!
refuse to give up yet!
When the killer instead...
I refuse to it! Stupid, 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 Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Stupid! You lie! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! It wasn't me! Stupid! You lie! Stop talking! Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance! Where's your proof?
This should prove it! The screws on the... I wonder what kind of tool...
Oh yeah.
That must be what he used.
But the toolkit in my...
That's because the culprit didn't know it.
Only the boys got toolkits.
Okay.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very...
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your screwdriver?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
And if you say you used it for something else...
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse.
Stupid!
So...
Then it would seem we are...
Looks like you've reached your verdict. You all have a lever in front of you. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be... Okay, then who will be chosen as... What's it gonna be?
Yahoo!
Huh? Hey, hold on.
But...
You son of a bitch!
I didn't have a So, that's why... None of you are any different! I was just... unlucky. That's all. Hey! Come on!
No matter what happens,
Ba-bum. Phew!
That's enough. Calm down.
Ba-bum, ba-bum. Yes, indeed!
Punishment? You mean... Wait a s... Yeah, that...
Is that okay? Do you understand?
So...
Oh!
Unbelievable. Hey, Grills!
I'm begging you!
Hey! Stop! Now...
No!
Let's give it everything we've got!
No!
Extreme! Well?
Damn you!
What the heck? Say what? Well... Hey,
Shit.
What does this mean?
Hey. Hey. Just a second. Listen. It's true. However, so certainly. Anyway, right. Correct. Hey. What?
Uh-huh. What?
So...
Listen to me!
Hey, come on.
I see.
You got it! Huh? Well...
Stop.
Are you okay with this? Honestly.
So then...
No.
What?
I can't take it.
Huh?
It's because...
But...
So,
As such, it is officially soon the doors to the dining hall will... Oh, and it was totally obvious before that you were trying to make yourselves feel better and see you, don't see you. Now pay attention and remember, the burden of judging others is a heavy one to bear. So be well aware, order and stability rely on the Okay then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let...
Don't fuck with me.
Okay, one. Now reach way tighten those muscles.
So?
Hey! Hey!
What the heck?
You got... Very nice.
Could it be? I wonder.
Piece of shit!
Hey,
You hear me? Got it!
What?